Hello everyone, welcome right back with more RWBY. We're up to episode 10, which is called Stealing from the Elderly. Probably the weakest title of the bunch so far. It seems a bit but anywho, I'm trying to remember what happened last time. Oh yeah, they found Oscar because apparently he forgot to tell people that he was going shopping. So, good job there, Oscar. Also, let me... Okay, making sure things were adjusted. That break that they had in between is kind of throwing me off, so I don't really have much of a recap other than they found Oscar, and Jean has a plan to potentially steal a ship, which I'm assuming is why it's called stealing from the... stealing from the elderly, but I suppose we shall see. Anywho, let us begin the episode, which we're... After this one, there's 3 left. Is that clicking of tools?
I was relieved to hear that you came to your senses, Miss Schnee. Many of us were devastated when we heard you would be attending Beacon Academy.
Oh, Beacon Academy.
Returning to Atlas just warms my old heart.
It was time to get my act together and go back to my roots.
Oh, I can't wait to see you follow in your sister's footsteps.
Absolutely.
I'm sending 2 of my best guards to personally escort you.
Don't tell me it's the 2 schnooks behind her.
Make sure General Ironwood hears that part.
Oh yeah, make sure I need my promotion.
Allow me to assist you with your bag. Hi, what a heavy bag.
That's all right.
No,
Hi, what a heavy bag.
Just as well.
I can take care of it by myself. Just like we practiced.
Oh no! Look at that! He's just going to miss you so much! You should hurry on out of here!
Child, we must console it.
We must console it. Okay. Okay, that's funny.
That was close.
Is everything okay?
So apparently the baby's...
Heavy. It's all muscle. I'll show them a thing or two about
We're
heavy.
on board.
All right.
Wait, who the fuck's
Blow
in
up the
there?
scrolls. The second Weiss is out of range of the comm tower.
That's
That'll
Crow.
mean she's out of range of the radar too.
Ing was
And
with
that's when
her.
Blake steps in.
Was that Maria?
The drop off. Okay, remember, 1, the radar box is separate from the rest of the communications equipment. So if you disconnect it properly, it won't take out comms for the rest of the city. 2, this conversation never happened.
Don't worry. This isn't the first time I've disabled Atlas security.
Never happened.
Never happened. I got a job to keep and maintain.
You sure I shouldn't come with? More intruders means we're more likely to be seen. Besides, stealth isn't exactly your,
Forte.
I mean, you're great, and I'll hurry back.
Awkward.
Go.
Be free, my feline friend.
Heading in on foot? Won't be long.
Yes, it's all going to plan. Roger.
Okay.
Hey, this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Thing is, so this feels like a mid-season kind of plot line. Even though the whole thing with
Miss Schnee,
the apathy.
for your own safety, we must request. Traitor!
Traitor! Well, did she just murder some people?
This parachute won't excuse you of your treachery!
Okay, well at least they won't be around for long.
And you're sure you can fly this?
Missy, I was the Grim Reaper.
Missy, I was the
But
Grim
I'm the
Reaper.
best huntress of her generation, don't you understand?
Right. But your eyes.
She makes a fair point.
You were saying
No.
That you said
Fair
your
enough.
eyes were in desperate need of repair.
No sass. Bop, bop. Okay, so then they just land the plane and... Huh.
All right, guys, this is it. Blake, you're up. Blake?
Uh-oh.
Yang? What's going on?
I don't know.
Ma'am, we've got something on radar.
And who would be foolish enough to enter our airspace unannounced?
Apparently, us, ma'am. Manta 5-1, this is Argus Base. We see you've circled back. What's your status? Over.
Why can they see us?
Somebody dropped the ball.
Yeah, Blake.
Don't worry. I've worked with Atlas forces before. I know their jargon.
Yeah, but
Argus Base, this is Manta 5-1. Feel free to gaff off. Thought we were going to scrub due to FOD, but we're back up in green across the board. Over.
Manta 5-1, return to base immediately or you will be treated as hostile. Over.
I thought you said you knew their jargon!
obviously
Jargon
not.
was fine, but our pilots aren't elderly women.
Yeah, nice job, idiots.
Well, they got me there. Whew, my
Besides,
mind
what's her face
really
would
is
wreck-
going. Why would you kids let me fly this thing?
Calavera! You and those insolent children are up to something, aren't you?
No.
Thought you could undermine my authority? If you don't return my ship this instant, I will make an example out of you. I will show you the true might of
Let's just say you have Weiss on board.
You hear that, Cordo?
That's
The
gross.
sound of me not caring!
Just say you have Weiss on board.
We're in trouble. Cordo's onto us, and Maria isn't helping.
She really isn't.
Why is the radar still up?
We don't know. Blake isn't responding.
What do we do?
Keep the ship in one piece.
I wonder if Cinder
Maybe we
and
should
Neo
find
found
out what happened
Blake.
to Blake first?
Damn it! Cordo's gonna scramble her fighters. We've got maybe 90 seconds before they're in the air and all over Weiss and Maria. This is all my fault.
What are you talking about?
Bad luck.
Your semblance?
Every choice I've ever made has led me here. I dragged you along with me. Oz, myself, the others. We're responsible for the mess the world's in now. I shouldn't have come. Shouldn't have let any of you come. What was I thinking?
You were desperate.
We're all in this together, and we're all going to do the best we can. That's all anyone can do.
Well, her voice got deeper.
I know it's what you've always aimed for.
Or it sounds deeper anyways.
We would have come whether or not you'd let us, so stop talking like we're your responsibility. We're not. But we
Kinda
could
hard.
still use Crow Bronwyn on our side.
I mean, he is an adult authority figure.
How did you grow up
Even
so
though he's-
fast?
I had good role models.
A drunken uncle, an irresponsible father, and a missing mother.
She's not
Who's presumed
sending
dead.
fighters.
Battleship? What the fuck is this? The fuck is that thing?
People have forgotten that they live in peace thanks to the awesome might of Atlas.
Is Cordovin piloting that?
Consider this a reminder.
That's a big cannon.
Are you okay?
I am, but she.
Why don't you
clearly
just
lost her
announce
mind.
that you have a Weiss on board?
Merely a warning shot.
All Atlas personnel stand by and watch how your leader maintains order. It's time you ask yourselves, children. Do you truly wish to defy me?
Hurry back, Weiss. I need you on the ground if we're gonna take this thing down.
Why is the radar up? We don't know. Blake isn't responding.
The fuck? Oh. Somebody already break in? Oh shit.
It's
It's nice to finally have time to ourselves, don't you think?
Leave me alone!
But I've waited so long.
Kind of came out of nowhere, though.
To be away from them.
Oh, shit. Okay, so Adam found his pair, I guess.
Why did you have to come into my life and ruin everything?
You stalked me across Anima. I don't want anything to do with your life.
Ooh, headshot. Oh, they're good. Okay. No, they were somewhat building up to this. So it's going to be Blake and Yang versus Adam. Cats always land on their... Never mind. I was going to say cats always land on their feet, but... Whatevs.
Let go of the past, Adam.
Let the
Do
past
it
die.
for yourself.
Just forget it all? Is that what you did to me? You just threw our memories away?
Adam!
I let you go once already, Blake. I'm never making that mistake again.
Cue the Yang. Oh, I guess not. Next week. Okay. That wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but... Okay. Better than last week's, for sure. That was definitely better than last week. So, I kind of see where this is going. So, right now, we've got Crazy Cordova, whatever the fuck her name is. You know, she was introduced like 2 episodes-ish ago. She's a thing, I guess, but we're going to have, I guess, her be taken out, like, you know, that... I don't see that fight lasting long, and then Neo and Cinder are probably going to show up, and then it's going to be Blake and Yang versus Adam, and then Cinder and Neo versus everybody else, with maybe Tyrion and, Watch showing up. So, yeah, I think we've got our climax underway, so the next 3 episodes should just be more or less the culmination of everything we've seen up to this point. So, I wasn't my favorite episode, but I was pleasantly surprised, and they actually... This episode was only like about 10-ish minutes, but it felt longer. Like, it felt like I was worried it was going to be just like an extended long trailer for the big finale, but no, this was decent setup. It worked. It functioned. And as I said, it was better than the last episode, which I consider to be the weakest episode, that being episode 9. So, yeah, I definitely look forward to... Hopefully we can have this whole Adam thing resolved, because I'm so tired of Adam. I mean, yeah, he looked cool here, better than what they did to him in Volume 5. At least they showed that he can still swing, you know, like I said, he found his pairing again, or his pair again. But it feels like a culmination from Volume 3. Like, this is kind of the conclusion of everything that happened in Volumes 1 through 3, because we have Cinder, Neo, and Adam confronting, you know, our original crew. So this is kind of like the final show, or not the final showdown, the culmination of all the conflicts from the first 3 volumes. Hopefully they resolve the Adam thing, because what can they do with Adam's character at this point besides have Blake and Yang confront him, kill him, or make him learn his ways, and maybe have him show up later and atone for his sins by dying via protecting Blake and Yang, or something along those lines. You know, something cheesy, but something functional. As for what Cinder and Neo will come out to, I don't know. And Death Flags are still up there for Crow, but at this point, I don't know. Maria possibly could die because she's already done her tutelage to Ruby, so her character doesn't really have much of a place anymore. And actually, yeah, they've kind of done this whole passing of the torch thing where Ruby's like, we could use you, Crow, but we've moved on, not necessarily moved on from you, but we don't need you protecting us anymore. Was it merited? I guess. I mean, within this, if I looked at this volume on its own, I would say yes. But looking at Volume 5, that Volume 5 just did nothing for nobody, in terms of character development, plot progression, all that other stuff. So this could have been a much better volume if Volume 5 was better on its own. But Volume 5 was just a disaster. I'm sorry. If you enjoyed it, hey, more power to you. But Volume 6 to me is like the apology for what was Volume 5. And I'm not saying the Volume 6 is bad. It's been pretty solid from start to finish. Even its worst episode was still better than Volume 5's best episode. Granted, Volume 5 didn't really have a good episode for me. It had good moments within each episode, but it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, not a whole lot to say other than the hype of building the climax up, which I think they should have had a 14th episode. I think there should have been one more episode. It could be a little filler to kind of, I guess, build things up a little more. I just felt like maybe this build up to the climax is coming a little bit out of left field, just a little out of left field. But the plot is moving, characters are doing things, everybody's playing their part and everything like that. So, for as short an episode as was, everybody got to kind of do their thing, barring Ren and Nora. But Ren and Nora don't really have a whole lot to do since Volume 4 ended, because that was their big arc. But anyways, decent episode. Pretty good episode for what it was. As I said, it's a setup for the climax. So I find myself pleasantly surprised to say I am looking forward to Blake and Yang versus Adam. But that's also because of how well the fights have been this volume, how well the action and the animation has been. They've definitely stepped up to the plate and done better this round. Especially if you can ignore, I think it was last episode where they're all happy to see Oscar, and if you freeze the frames at the correct times, it looks fucking silly. Like, Nora's got 3 legs, and she's, like, stretching herself out. It looks fucking, I don't even know. But anyway, folks, I've been Luca Blight, and this has been my reaction to Episode 10 of RWBY Volume 6, Stealing from the Elderly. Still think that title's terrible. Like, not even funny. But anyways, have a good evening, everyone.